That's why you can look at somebody and say to the person, but you're saved. What's your problem? You are born again. He's born again, but there are informations and systems and patterns that devil brought. It's like we're dealing with now as a country. It's not going to be easy for Syria to overdo 9 years of another president, because his system, his patterns, everything still is there. And when an altar is fighting a man or a woman, you can go to church and do chaka, chaka, chaka. Or you fall down and then will beat you to the point where you have no hair, you start using wig. Your heart is still looking for where I will go after this service. I wanted to spend 2 hours in church, but pastor is using 1 hour, but I need another church where I... Hypocrisy. He's never going to say, it's like when we're having a meeting, I have this idea, but we were asking now in the meeting, tell us ideas. Now you are sharing ideas now with the sister outside. We're watching with the ideas. It's around them, making them time, collect money and shoot you. So read on. That's why they saw to marry that woman. Why? Because I will continue this business here. Envy. If you discover most homes that are broken, the lady is wishing what you are enjoying. You know, your on the husband is as dry as Cape Town mountains. Now he's wondering, why is this man just... And his heart does not even change. And now every day you are telling him, my husband did. I taught you one time, let me repeat, the sin of this thing with dealing with envy. You know, if I offend Malome, I can say to Malome, I'm sorry. I'm not telling him what that's... So many men do that. I've told you sorry, you're not listening. You see, you that is asking for sorry, you're also dictating the show. So many people say sorry, but really, it's not sorry. It's not sorry. Surrender all. Please write this down. Write this down. Until God truly takes over, swallow you up physically, do you have power? No, talk to me. When the fish swallowed up Jonah, did he have any control? The same thing. When a man swallow you up as a woman, do you have control? And you love, they don't have time for WhatsApp. Now husband and wife are on the bed. This one is busy online. And they're on the bed. Okay, no problem. Then he replied. He asking me, how was my day on SMS? No God, until you are swallowed up. Swallowed, not rush. The things he's doing, God has 50 years information behind. You know, bought her. Do you know I went to check the price? It's about 20,000. But do you know that she took it and dropped it down? She doesn't appreciate it. From where? Miles. What is happening to so many people? Ask you for any permission for that person. I'm telling you. So, remember, because the king hated another king to share power, King Herod. So when the wise men went to him, he was hypocrite. He says, if you find him, tell me, I will go and worship him too. Yeah, I want to worship that guy. That is a spiritual king. He is a physical king. Guess what? As the wise man was going back to him, angels appeared. Divert people for your sake. All of us. 1, 5 equals to what? Bad anything good concerning that brother or that sister. Because of those things that are in your heart. Nomsi, quickly check the message Bible and read it for me quickly. I'm done. I only have 5 minutes. That's it. Oh, but I had to lay proper foundation. Clean house. What happens to clean house? Use that grammar, you need dictionary. Eyes with you, but for you not to. Satan, get behind him. God's intention. He would have. Sometimes, if you truly want to subdue, he brought them out of the family. Cool and calm. You know you are to say, Adam! Fully, you are in trouble. Hallelujah. He called him. Okay. What people? Language now, I'm getting better. Don't worry. You see why you must hold microphone there? You would have said it better. Hallelujah. And God said, Eve, Eva, what happened? Say Satan. And God said, no for that discussion. Altars. Can you ask yourself, as we close, which spirit have I given myself to? You have become the altar What did God say to the serpent? He said, because you gave your body. No, look at the judgment. Look at the judgment. That is why altars must be destroyed. Yes. He said, you are cursed. You will crawl. Spirits will always work with anybody that provides himself or herself. And do you know why? Because there's a negotiation. The spirit have negotiated with you. Remember, in his image, isn't it? But Satan took over the serpent body and said, God doesn't want you to. And make you doubt your identity. Nobody in his family has ever had such faith before, like we said on Sunday. The generational faith of Timothy was traced from who? From the mother, grandmother, Lois. And then he went to who? Eunice. And then they found it in who? In Timothy. There are certain things that are still in the lineage that you might not accept, but a brother will accept it. One is a black sheep. It was no mercy. So we present ourselves into this one next week. I trust we'll get there. Repeat it. It was the same voice. I wish you can ask your father that made your father make that decision. There's a voice that spoke to your mother. To you alone be praised. Thank you, Lord. Lord. Everybody. And the moment a body offers itself, that body becomes an altar. See how dangerous it is? The moment you present yourself, you become an altar of lust to the family. You become an altar of promiscuity to the family. You become an altar. Somebody brought it in. Hallelujah. Holy Spirit, help us that you do not listen to that same voice. So that you don't repeat exactly what your father repeated. What your mother has not gone. It's their altars. Because he wants to make sure if there are some things you will know.